Check it out. Leave my spec.
I think we're all subtly obsessed with wondering what happens on the other side of death. Well, in the world of the Kirara OVA, Kirara, I wonder if that's, the same Kirara as Inuyasha. Anyway, in the world of the Kirara OVA, a year 2000 adaptation of a 6-volume manga from the 90s, Kirara Imai gets to experience it after a car accident en route to her own wedding ceremony. Now, I explained this premise much better than you'd probably comprehend watching the anime, because the OVA gets off on a very choppy start where you really don't understand what's going on. This dude and girl back and forth and all of that. Until this guy wakes up with Imai in his bed but doesn't remember who she is, because she's pretty much the ghost of his future wife, who was granted the ability to come back into the past due to the strength of her love for Konpei. Yeah, Konpei is dude's name. Actually, the story never presented itself to be just about Kirara Imai herself at first, even though Kirara is the name of the anime. It made you see it as really focused on Konpei here, which added to the initial confusion. I'm sure most of you guys are confused as I'm speaking. Regardless, I don't want to focus on plot too much here anyways. All that matters is the main thing after the show establishes who the girl is, the rest of it plays out with her trying to forcefully make him fall in love with her. But I do want to speak on everything else. There's so many beautiful visual moments in this anime that because it's just a half an hour one-off, you really don't need to force yourself to follow what's happening regardless. Just understand what it is in terms of general plot, and then soak in all the scenery of the different panels they've animated here, cause it's beautiful. The overall vibe this gives me made me feel some type of way because it's almost utilizing the supernatural theme that you would get with a more fantasy anime and brings it to the slice of life world, simple of the fact that Imai travels around as a ghost through town, kinda like how Botan does in Yu Yu Hakusho. And this brings a uniqueness to the series and it stands out for it. Imai even creeps up on herself at one point traveling between times, and even when she possesses another character in order to kiss Konpei, and then of course, they just let it all out and now there's seals and pentagrams all over the place, but that's neither here nor there. There's a lot of sexual innuendo here as Imai lusts extremely heavily for Konpei, so all you freaky dudes can enjoy taking advantage of that, but it doesn't get to any fan service level or anything, so yeah. What you've been watching all this time is the Laserdisc rip of the OVA, which is such an amazing quality. Shout out to VHS No Anime on YouTube for restoring some of this stuff. But what was cool about this version was that there was additional promotional behind the scenes footage that they threw on after the credits, where you see the girl who sings the main theme song for the OVA performing, and pretty much that's it, but I thought that was a fun add-on. Anyways, that one's not the most exciting. It's almost like a very dull version of Tenchi Muyo, but toss it in your backlog anyway. Like the video, comment down below what y'all want to see next. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Animebackwhen.